And good morning. Happy Saturday. It's Saturday. Oh, my butter, she melted. Softened or melted, KJ? Which one is it? Come on in and join me. We're going to make a cake. I'm excited about a cake. How about you? I feel like a cheerleader this morning. I've got cake. How about you? Yay! Is anybody going to log in, or am I just going to awkwardly talk to myself for the next hour? I mean, I talk to myself a lot anyway, so. There's somebody. Hi, Michelle. Hey. Hey, 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 hey. There we go. Hey, Susan. Hey, Vanita. Hey, Mary Malone. Marvelous, Mary. Hey, Scotty Bunches. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Jerry. How you girls doing this morning? Hey, Kathy Mitchell. How are you? I'm going to make a blender cake. What's a blender cake? It's a cake you make in the blender. At least I'm going to try to make a blender cake. I've never been really good. I know my shirt, it can't decide. It's trying to figure out what color it wants to be, but it's not entirely sure. But it does say I'm raising warriors. I bought this. This is like, you know how people drunk shop? Well, I don't drunk shop, I sleepy shop. I bought this in the middle of the night on Facebook. Why? I only have one warrior. Why I'm not raising warriors. So what possessed me to buy it? I don't know, but I like it. Susan. Yeah. So, okay. First of all, if you're watching live, I would love if you would give this a share. A like, a comment, a share. It all helps me. I appreciate it. Have you ever had banana cake? Like banana cake. It's like delicious banana flavored moist cake. That's better, Jennifer. I was wondering what you meant. I'm glad you woke up. Hi, Diana. Moist yellow banana cake, and then on top you have a cream cheesy banana frosting. You ever had that kind of banana cake? Bam cake is amazing. I love Bam cake, but I want an S because I want cream cheese frosting on my banana cake. So I wrote down what I did. Like, I don't really know how to make a cake from scratch without winging it. So I looked at the strawberry cake I did, and I like quadrupled it. And I'm gonna hope for the best. Cake texture is hard to get right. So don't get too excited about this because it might suck. Listen, I have a little story to tell you. Do you remember last Saturday when I made a royal mess out of my kitchen making lemon cheesecake, low fat lemon cheesecake? You guys, I took that lemon cheesecake out of that springform pan and cut a slice, and it was delicious. Okay. It was absolutely decadently amazing. Loved it. Had my slice, wrapped the top in some tin foil. I put it back in the spring form just so, because I knew it was kind of soft still. Put it back in the spring form, put it in my fridge, wrapped it, the cover in tin foil. 3 to 4 hours later, I went back in the fridge to get something, and there was lemon juice through my whole fridge. I'm like, what the heck? Did I spill lemon juice? I realized it was seeping from the bottom of my springform pan. That lemon cheesecake liquefied. It turned to soup. And I don't know if it was the agar agar because my agar agar chunks that I use in soup that I have in my fridge are still chunks. There's a little liquid on the bottom, but they're still solid chunks. I don't know if you can see that. They're still nice solid chunks. There's a little liquid, but not a lot, maybe a tablespoon. That whole lemon cheesecake was nothing but liquid. So I don't know if the acid from the lemon juice interacted with the agar agar and liquefied it, but it was just a puddle. And it was everywhere. It was a royal mess. So I threw that in the garbage. I had one delightful piece. Maybe I'll try it again at some point with gelatin. All right, let's try to make a cake. A banana flavored, yummy banana cake with banana frosting. I'm feeling banana-y. All right, I'm gonna put 8 tablespoons of softened butter. And by softened, I mean melted, because I took some butter out to soften, and I may or may not have over softened my butter. So there's that. I'm gonna put 8 tablespoons, which is 1 stick, but I don't have a stick because mine comes in a quarter pound, or a pound, I mean, and doesn't come in quarters. I could make a single serve, but I just really want a cake for this week. So I'm just hoping this comes out right. So I'm gonna do 8 tablespoons. Faith, that would have been a good idea. Why didn't I think of that? You're so smart. That would have been a great idea. There's 2. That's about 3. 4. It's much easier if you have a stick of softened butter. Oh, yeah, the lemon cake. Yeah, good idea, Kathy. 5. That's a good idea. Make it again. 6, but single serve. 7. 8. Okay, there's some butter. This is clearly an S cake. All right. I'm going to put in a 1/2 cup of Gentle Sweet. I'm going to taste this batter before I bake it, make sure it tastes sweet enough to suit my needs, but the frosting should make it pretty sweet. That would have made a great ice cream. Man, Faith, where are you when I needed you? I should know from now on. Before I throw something out of my fridge, I need to say, Faith, what would you do with this? How much of this? Oh, 1/2 cup. Oh, I panicked for a minute. Thought that was super sweet. It's not. All right. And I'm going to do a cup of baking blend. 1 cup. Could do almond flour and stuff, but it's heavy enough with all the butter and all the cream cheese frosting that's going to be on here. If you're watching, give this a share. Bring up the views. Hey, where's everybody? Saturday morning. You think you got things to do on a Saturday instead of watching KJ? Get in here. All right, I need eggs. I didn't get the eggs out. My fingerprints, they're so bad. I'm going to make a pot of chili for the contest today. Is anybody else doing that? No, you didn't, Bonnie. I'm just getting started. I'm making a banana cake. I'm going to do 3 eggs and a couple shells. I'm going to blend it so it really doesn't matter if the shells are in there because it's going to get blended and it's going to add a little extra calcium. Bonnie, I appreciate your ultimate faith in me and my cooking skills. I gotta say, I appreciate it so much. All right, yes, this is an S, but I'm still gonna put a banana, okay? 1 banana minus the fiber has 25 carbs. This is a whole cake, so it's okay. 1 banana. You better be careful, Gina. This might suck. I'm winging it. It could be terrible. It could be gummy, gluey, gloppy mess. So you may be wasting ingredients if you cook along with me. I'm gonna grab this extremely questionable banana. That has anybody seen Paul Blart? When when Paul Blart, I think it's in Paul Blart 2. I can't even talk about it without gagging. When he goes into the back of the warehouse and he's talking to the guy and the guy's standing there and he's peeling his banana and it's liquefied. They stink so bad when they're ripe. It's liquefied and it's like black, even the flesh, and he's eating it and Paul Blart's going, ugh. That's what I feel like with this banana. Okay, 1. Stream like, oh, it smells a little boozy. Smells a little boozy. Fermented bananas for everyone. It's a great movie, Susan. It's hilarious. All right. Did I put 3 eggs? I did. 3 eggs and a banana. Let's put a teaspoon at least. Then we're gonna taste it of banana extract because we want this to be very banana-like. I like banana cake and I want my banana cake to taste like bananas. So I'm gonna put 1 teaspoon, but I may go back and add another. That is a boozy banana. I'm half what? Half what, Faith? I mean, Mary? Half teaspoon? No, I want it super banana-y. So now I have a whole teaspoon plus 1 banana. I want it to taste banana-y. And I don't think this is very strong. What else did I say I wanted to put in there? I'm gonna put a teaspoon of baking powder and a teaspoon of baking soda because I don't know which one would work better in my cake, so I'm just gonna put them both. That's how I do things. 1 teaspoon. Ooh, that banana. I don't think theirs is. I think theirs is kind of weak. Well, then you don't have to eat it, Shirley. I love now and laters. I love now and later banana flavor. Y'all mocking my banana. I like fake banana flavor. A little bit of vanilla in there, you know, half teaspoon or so. And I'm also gonna put one of these in there because I can. Summer squash. Okay, I've got it's 8 tablespoons of butter, half a cup of gentle sweet, 1 cup of baking blend, 3 eggs, 1 banana, some extract, a teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of baking soda, then a little bit of vanilla. Oh, we need some salt and a summer squash. I don't know, a pinch of salt. And then we're going to blend it and taste it and see what it tastes like. See if we can get it to blend with that summer squash in there. Come on, Brenda. This is your time to shine for the whole world to see. I've got to get a new foot for her. She's driving me crazy. Take your time. I should have put it on the cake batter one. We'll give it a moment and see if it works. I may have to squish it. I put 1 summer squash, Gina. You could put a zucchini if you peeled it, but if you don't peel it, it's going to be green cake. You'd add lemon juice. Trust, Bonnie. It's going to be a mushy cake. You think I need more baking blend? So did I, Cindy. Do you think I need more baking blend? It's a cup of, I got a whole cup. Most THM cakes only have 3/4 of a cup, so I did a whole cup. Do you think I need more? I don't know if we're going to get it to blend. She's a little dry. It's going to take some extra effort. She's dry. Coming along. I think I'm going to have to give it a couple extra stirs. Maybe put a little splash of something in there to liquefy it. She's pretty dry. Yeah, but Bonnie's over there telling me I have too many liquid ingredients as it is. How much should I put in there? Maybe another egg. Should I put another egg or should I put some almond milk? What should I put? Quarter splash of almond milk, splash of water. Bonnie Clapp, you just told me I had too many wet ingredients in there. Make up my mind. I drank my water. I drank 12 ounces. Oh, baking soda needs something. Okay, there's 2 tablespoons of almond milk, just a touch. So I'll put a splash of lemon juice for the baking soda. Good to know, Vicky. See, I'm glad somebody here knows what they're doing. Let's do what? 2 teaspoons? Seems about right. All right, 1/4 cup of almond milk and 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. All right, Let's see if we can get it to blend now. Come on, Brenda. Shouldn't be failing me now. I'm only using a blender because I've got squash in there. Otherwise, I mean, I could puree that and then, but I don't know. I like to do things the hard way. She goes from nothing to 10,000 in a half a second, and that's why it gets all jammed up. She goes real slow and then way up. She needs to take her time and go. Is yours blending, Gina? Mine's not blending. Brenda is failing me today, okay? Brenda, she's having a rough day. I'm not going to give her too hard of a time because, you know, times are hard. Maybe I should chop up that summer squash. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I need to chop up the summer squash into smaller chunks instead of putting it in whole. Oh, stink. I just got that all over the floor. That's not like me. Oh, and it's in my hair. Now I'm going to walk around smelling that all day. Gina, mine's too dry. I think we need more liquid. It's going to be a meshy, mushy mess cake because it's going to have so much liquid because I can't get it to blend. Should I do another half cup? Or I mean, another quarter cup of almond milk? Do you think? Is it going to be too mushy? I want this cake to taste like cake, not pudding. It's too thick. She's not going nowhere. Mine isn't blending at all, Gina. Brenda is soaking up all that baking blend. Oh, well, there's a big chunk I missed. That might be why. You added an eighth of a cup, so you're not even following the recipe. You added an extra eighth of a cup on top of the quarter cup you already added. Some kind of cook you are, not following a recipe, Gina. I should have taken the stem off that. That looks pretty nasty in there. So you did a total of 3/4 of a cup. No, you did a quarter cup plus an eighth of a cup. So you did, to start with, you went right. Take out half the ingredients, add a quarter. That's too complicated. Surely. I'm not that complicated of a brain. Well, I'll just put a couple more tablespoons. That's all right. We can't all be, we can't all be, what's that lady's name that cooked? Julia Child. We can't all be Julia Child. Some of us have to be KJ. This could be the next great cake recipe, Lucy. I think we're cooking now. Oh, she's starting to blend. I'm gonna get a pan out. I got some pans. I finally got some baking dishes. What do you think? Probably this size, I think. I'm gonna go with that size. All right, she's blending now. although it's not blending very well. So I probably shouldn't have called it a blender cake because somebody's going to burn up their blender and contact me and be like, I burnt up my blender trying to make that cake and now you owe me a blender. And I'll be like, sorry. Did you watch the whole video? I didn't advise it. In fact, what you should probably do, is put your liquid and your summer squash in your blender and puree it and then put everything in a bowl and mix it with a hand mixer. That would probably be much wiser than calling this a banana blender cake. All down the front of my cabinets, all over the floor. I'm gonna have half a cake left by the time this is all mixed. Gina, how'd you get yours to mix so quick? Food processor would have worked. Yep. It really doesn't matter, Bonnie. It really doesn't matter. That whole dry ingredients and then the wet is a bunch of nonsense. It's totally a bunch of nonsense. Come on, Brenda. Oh, my amazing blender is struggling hard. Is that what you used? Was a Ninja? Did you use a blender? No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. I have been baking cakes. Okay, this one, y'all, listen, y'all watch some cooking show that told you it mattered, and you're like, oh, she knows what she's talking about because her cakes come out wonderful, and you've never tasted them. They could be terrible. Trust me, it doesn't matter. I have been making cakes since I was a little kid, delicious, amazing cakes. Now, maybe this one won't be delicious, amazing, but I've been making delicious, amazing cakes without ever incorporating the wet into the dry. It never matters. However, my squash was too chunky for my blender. So I shouldn't make it in a blender. You should make it by hand. Right. Yes, exactly, Bonnie. It was a scientific error. Oh, man. I'm not giving up now. I'm going to mix this stupid thing in the blender. One way or the other. And it's going to be the worst cake in the history of ever, and I won't admit it. Just kidding. If it's terrible, I'll be honest. Which probably will be based on the way the blender's chugging along right now. Hey, she made one of my cakes and it came out good, Bonnie. Nope, it's not gonna work. The blender ain't gonna work. Next step is to put this in a bowl. Yeah, it's probably a great idea. It does smell amazing. Oh, it smells amazing. I guess I'm gonna have to put it in my food processor and not call it a banana blender cake. Don't nobody put it in their blender unless they want to burn up their blender. I'll put it in here, but I ain't starting with no dry and then wet. I ain't doing it. Only reason to do that is so your wet ingredients don't splash. That's why the lady first invented that. Right, and anything but the blender cake. That's right. All right. I'll listen. I'll put it in here. I'll take advice of the wiser than me ones. Y'all smarter than me anyway. It's true. I've known it for a long time, but I can still make some pretty good food. I had somebody message me the other day and tell me I was so super boring to watch that I should stop making food, or at least showing other people food because it was really boring. So I'm really sorry to those of you that are bored right now with my inability to make a cake. I can't help it if I'm boring. Smells really good. All right. That's sad, Sarah. It's sad that I'm the brains behind this. It does smell good. Well, they must have watched the video to find out I was boring. Bust a blender banana cake. See, yeah, is your cake mix incorporating well, or is it turned into this weird consistency? Mine's like almost looks like scrambled eggs. Why? Why does mine look like that? Is that just the summer squash, do you think? It's really weird. Can you see the texture? I don't know. It's like, it tastes fabulous. Oh, it tastes great. It's just the right amount of banana. This cake has just the right amount of Bonnie in it. It's quite good. Yeah, 350 degrees until it comes out dry. I do. I do insist on putting yellow squash in everything. My goal here is to get healthy. And summer squash will do that for me. I'm gonna spray that pan. Do you think I should do parchment or spray? No, I'm not gonna do parchment. That'll be annoying. Should I do parchment? No, I'm not gonna do. Never mind. Just never mind. Talk myself out of it. I'm spraying this really well. I hope you're actually supposed to cook in these and not just use them for decoration, because they're quite pretty. Looks like a good batter, I'll be honest. Boozy banana for the win. You're right. You're right, Faith. I still have one boozy banana left. What am I going to do with that? Make a cocktail, I suppose. Boozy banana. I don't know. I was trying to think of a creative name. Mmm. This tastes good. It's good. Oh, it's not very much batter. It's gonna be a wee little cake. You guys gonna have to stick around to watch it cook. It's probably gonna be an hour and 45 minutes to cook. It's gonna stay so wet. And if it stays wet, we're calling this banana pudding cake. Just so you know. If this stays wet, this will be banana pudding cake. Fair warning. I don't know, Jennifer. Boozy banana in my coffee. Banana. I could make a banana. Oh, I forgot there's baked potatoes in there. I just let that oven preheat, and there's three baked potatoes in there. Well, now they're extra baked. Y'all, the baked potatoes down here are pathetic. Have you ever seen a baked potato so measly in your life? All right, let me put this in. Those will be somebody's breakfast. All right. 350 until it comes out. You're right, Bonnie. You make a valid point. Let's make a banana split coffee. We've made them before. Let's make our frosting first. That way you see this whole amazing recipe from beginning to end. Let me just wash out my blender to prepare the way for the boozy banana coffee. Boozy banana bread coffee, boozy banana cake coffee. What are we going to call it? Boozy Shirley. It's really, I would have thought Idaho was close by. I don't know my geography. Just kidding. I'm not. I did know Idaho was nowhere nearby. But Maine had some pretty big potatoes too. I don't know. I'm considering bringing Brenda to the retreat and making sloppy for people. Again, this time for clients. It's close enough to clean. It's close enough. What should we make? Should we make banana split coffee? Yeah, I think so too, Benita. Banana split coffee sounds good. But that's a lot of steps. But it is Saturday morning and we're all okay with a lot of steps. So let's make frosting first for our cake. So then it's all ready. Oh, that sounds good too. That's like the Banana Foster's coffee, which is one of the best coffee. Lynn, it's gonna be a qualifier to get a ticket. You have to be willing to taste coffee, or you don't get to come. I'm just kidding. I'm losing viewers by the minute. Look at the people live dropping by the minute. They're like, she's talking about banana split coffee. I'm out of here. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Lynn. I won't force anybody. Our ride was okay. I've learned that South Carolina is inferior. Well, I'm not going to say that. I'll tick people off. I don't like South Carolina as much as North Carolina. The roads in South Carolina bite compared to North Carolina. As soon as we crossed the South Carolina line, it was like riding in Maine all over again. And we took the wrong route. We looked at two different routes. We chose one and we chose poorly. Let me just tell you. We chose very poorly because we ended up going through Gastonia. We ended up going through Greensville and Greer and all cities. So the traffic was insane. So we went for a nice country drive and ended up driving through a bunch of cities. But that's how we learn. That's how we learn. We don't know this area, so we're trying to figure it out. All right, I'm gonna make some frosting. Viewers are dropping like crazy. We ended up in Traveler's Rest, Susan. There you go, Gina. Yeah, Traveler's Rest. We didn't really go into Greenville. We were just on the outskirts. All right, I'm gonna put 1 brick of cream cheese, softened, in there, and it's 1/3 of a cup. When am I coming to Raleigh? It's a city, Susan. I'm gonna let you guess when. Probably never. I'm not a city girl. In fact, I moved the retreat from Charlotte to Hickory for that reason. That was one of the reasons. Cost, and KJ didn't really want to spend a whole week in Charlotte. I'm not a city girl. I like the country. Too many cars and people. Hickory is just the right size city. All right, I put a brick of cream cheese in there. I'm gonna put a 1/4 cup of Gentle Sweet. You did. I saw that, Debbie. Actually, I saw you drinking your squaffy. We had a challenge. We're doing a self-care challenge in Holy Healthy this week, a self-care bingo. And where did I put my 1/4 cup? We did a self-care bingo, and I gave everybody an extra entry on the bingo card, an extra entry into the prize bucket if they took a picture of themselves drinking a squaffy. And Debbie went above and beyond. She did a video drinking a squaffy, and her response was, "That's not that bad. I'd drink that again." That made me happy. That made me happy. All right, I'm gonna do a quarter cup and then I'm gonna taste it. Do you think I should do caramel flavored? I know, Coach Crystal didn't. I just surprised her with it. Do you think I should do caramel frosting on this or banana frosting? I kind of really want banana. I know caramel would probably taste really, really good. This cake, if this cake comes out good, if you made a caramel and you put it on top and then you topped it with banana frosting would be really good, but I kind of want banana. I kind of want like banana everything, Shirley. You know, I kind of talked myself out of it. I'm just going to do half a teaspoon of banana extract. I'm just kind of feeling the banana this morning. Pecan would be good too, but I'm just banana. I'm going to do a quarter cup of heavy cream. I'm going to need way more than that. Half a cup of heavy cream. It's going to be frosting. And we're going to give it a zing. Hopefully that's not too much liquid. I think it is. But it should whip up, right? It's heavy cream. Sorry, Cheryl. Oh, yeah. She's whipping up good. Oh, my word. Look at this frosting. Cinnamon might be good. Oh, my gosh. I think it actually can use another quarter cup of whipping cream. That is good. It's a little cheesy, which is why it's so good. So 3/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. Oh my. That is the best frosting I've ever tasted. Oh my word. That's ridiculous tasting. Oh my gosh. That, I did a half a teaspoon, Gina. 3/4 cup heavy whipping cream, half teaspoon of banana extract, quarter cup of gentle sweet, because I don't like my frosting too uber sweet. So quarter cup of gentle sweet. And that's it. That's it. That is crazy delicious. All right, let's make banana split coffee then. Banana split iced coffee. What is that from? Oh, I guess my thing is leaking. All right. Okay, banana split coffee comes with chocolate syrup though. I think I have some chocolate I can turn into syrup without actually making a syrup. I think I do right here. Remember that day I tried to make chocolate chips and I totally screwed it up and I made like truffle stuff? That's this. It came out terrible. Terrible as in not chocolate chips, but I'm going to use this for my chocolate sauce. Oh yeah, cream cheese. Sorry. Hi, Bash. What you doing, bud? How come you? Ooh, that's cold. All right. Do I have any strawberries? I bet I don't. I got some. I need to get some though, because I'm going to make a chocolate covered strawberry blizzard. Comes some ice. Right, hold on. I thought for sure I had some frozen strawberries. You licking the floor over there, Bassie? All right, guys. I think my frozen strawberries are out in the. Oh yeah, I will. Yeah, I think my frozen strawberries. Hold on. I got to go out in the garage. I'll be right back. Don't watch me walk away. Come on. Come on. Come. 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 Come on. I stubbed my toe. Stubbed my toe while it's out there. It hurts. All right. Got just a few strawberries here. And I'm going to melt some down. I'm going to put some in my coffee, just like 2 strawberries worth. And I'm going to put some here. I'm going to warm them up and make like a sauce for the top. Because this is a banana split, baby. All right. Let's put a little bit of chocolate chips in there, like, I don't know, a teaspoon. I'll do more in a minute. Coffee. This is, what flavor coffee is this? This is Trim Healthy coffee. Nope, I did a full 3rd fat cream cheese. Cindy, I did a full brick of cream cheese, 3rd fat. I don't know, a little more than 10 ounces of coffee. A little almond milk, maybe 1/2 cup. A boozy banana. This is going to be, oh crap, this is going to be a crossover because I'm putting actual banana in it. You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and feed this to the dog because I don't want a crossover. So he just flung that at me and got it everywhere. I'm going to use banana extract instead. The dog can eat the boozy banana. All right. 1/2 teaspoon. The whole reason behind making this was so that I could use up my banana. But then it's going to be a carby drink, and I don't want a carby drink. Also, I'm going to put a cherry in here. Got to have a little bit of cherry flavor, but just one. Just a little one. Just one. Then I'll put one on top. This is probably not the recipe on my website. Just so you know. Do I have any of that heavy cream left out? Did I put it away? No, I didn't put it away. Did I? Oh, yes, I did. I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of 1/2 and 1/2 for heavy cream. Put some, what time is it? Oh, it's time for me to eat. So I'm going to put some whey protein in there. I'm going to do chocolate. A few tablespoons of chocolate whey. Then I'm going to put some ice in there too, make a blended coffee. Or maybe should I pour it over ice or make a blended coffee? Let's do a serving of chocolate whey. That much. I'm going to put some lecithin in there because if I'm going to make a blended coffee, I might as well give my brain some good stuff. Smells banana split like. Why does it smell boozy when I didn't even put the boozy banana in there? What is that smell? What is that? All right. I'm going to put a touch of butter, just a touch, like a 1/2 teaspoon of butter. There's a recipe for this on my website. It probably doesn't match this at all. That's okay. It'll still taste banana splitty. All right, Brenda. She's still got cake batter on the outside. That's all right. Let's give her a little zing. Oh, I unplugged her. Does anybody else have plug-ins in their kitchen that have been empty since they moved in? And they just leave there because they're pretty? No, I can't find the inserts for them. Shouldn't have put the whey protein in there yet. Now it's going to be all poofy. Come on. Melt some of this chocolate. That is so good, Janice. That chocolate banana bread. Nope. Well, it's the serving is on the back of the Creamy Dreamy Bonita. I think it's 3 heaping tablespoons. No, wait. Yes, it's 3 tablespoons is a serving of the Creamy Dreamy versus I can't think. Versus 4 tablespoons of the whey. You know what I need, you guys? Do you remember those little finger bowls I had in Maine that I used to melt things in all the time? I broke 2 of them, and so I got rid of the last one because then I didn't have a matching set. Now I need finger bowls again. All right, let's melt this baby down. This is strawberries, and I'm going to add a little gentle sweet to them and mash them up. Is there a sale going on right now, Susan? I didn't realize that. Just a little gentle and a little mashy mash is going to give me a yummy strawberry syrup. Ooh, don't you get on my shirt. It's too bad I didn't own an apron or 70. All right, I need some whipped cream. All right. How's that cake doing, do you think? Oh, look. Just so you know, those chocolate chips I made the other day, you can't melt them. They just burn. Now I have fudge. What I made the other day was ganache, not chocolate sauce, just so you know. Is it, Gina? I can't smell. I haven't been able to smell much since COVID. I can smell it if I stick my nose in the oven. I really don't want to make trim healthy handy syrup right now. Oh, it's coming together. Just added a little water, make it a sauce. All right. Gotta put chocolate sauce in your cup. And then I'll put my ice. I also got to put some strawberry sauce in there, just a little. So I get some chunks on the bottom of my coffee. Some words everybody likes to hear. Chunks on the bottom of their coffee. Trust me, it's delicious. That's not enough ice. I'm gonna need more. Oh yeah, it's gonna take, I could. That's a great idea, Bonnie. Why didn't I think of that? Where's my coffee? Over here. There's a coffee shop in town I want to check out that's called the watered bean, or what's it called? Bean water, or I don't know. This sounds like an interesting name. Good morning, Crystal. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that. It's so pretty. Calm down now. I should have tasted it. Make sure it's hot. That ice needs to kick in before I taste it. That's gross. A coffee tastes good, but I want it to be ice, not hot. Mm. Tastes like a banana split. My coffee's better than your coffee. Mm-hmm. Looks good. It's gonna run down the sides. Look, tell me that don't look like something you just picked up at the local fun restaurant place, coffee shop. Look, tell me it doesn't. You'd be lying. You're lying if you think that doesn't look like something you'd get at a fancy coffee shop. I'm gonna open a coffee shop and I'm gonna call it something fun. I'm gonna make banana split coffee. Mm-hmm. That is such a treat, you guys. It tastes just like a dessert. All right, let me check this cake. I should have been timing this because I have no idea how long it's going to take to cook. All right, I'm going to let you go for now. I love you guys. Thanks for joining me this morning. I will be back tomorrow for devotions. And Monday, I will get back to single serve recipes. Monday, we'll make Smarty Pants Stroganoff. That sounds good to me, doesn't it? I mean, sounds good to me, doesn't it to you? Sounds good to me, doesn't it? That makes a lot of sense. Now I have a mess to clean up. Thanks for joining me, you guys. Tuesday night. Cindy, that's jeans. Oh, I don't know, Susan. It's on my to-do list. Hopefully this week. Tuesday night is a webinar called Unstoppable, Maintaining Your Momentum Post New Year's, beyond the Januaries. So join me for that. It's a free webinar. There's no cost. There's no strings attached. Just come and enjoy yourself and we'll talk. And then Holy Healthy New Year, February and March starts on Thursday. Also, we begin the February Faith Challenge. So February Faith Challenge is free if you're part of coaching. If you're not part of coaching, come join coaching, or you can buy the February Faith Challenge on its own. Everything is right on my website. I love you guys. Thanks for joining me on this Saturday. I hope you all have an amazing day. I'll come back and show you my cake if it's good. If it's terrible, you'll know because I won't come back and show you. All right, guys. I love you so much. Have a great